Right now, it's 2 a.m. and I'm lost in Botswana, singing car karaoke with some strangers I met a couple of hours ago. And life really feels worth living. It's crazy to think I was in South Africa just a couple of hours ago, and I'm sure you're probably wondering how and why I'm even here in the first place. So this is how I ended up driving all the way to Botswana for one night only. So I wake up this morning and my mom's like, let's go to Botswana. And honestly, I'm really hesitant at first. Not only because I'm thinking it's so last minute, but I'm also thinking maybe she's joking and it would be so embarrassing for me to pack my bags only for her to say psych. But turns out she's being for real, which is why I had to get out the red bottom, or rather red interior suitcase, and not partake in one of my toxic traits, which is to overpack for short trips. I blame the content creator in me, but today she behaved. So now my one bag is packed in the car and we're fueling up and getting snacks for the road trip ahead. It's just after 12 p.m. now, and if I told you why we're driving all the way to Botswana, you probably wouldn't even believe me. But because Botswana is relatively close, I think we can get away with traveling there just for this. We're low-key running so late. We need to be there by 5 p.m. and it's not looking like we'll make it on actual time. But we'll probably make it on African time because we still have 4 hours to go.
She's a heartbreaker, she bend over backbreaker, steaming hot water vapor, I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker, she bend over backbreaker, steaming hot water vapor, I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so.
At least we're finally crossing the border now, and although it was relatively quick to get through, nothing is quick enough when you're running late. I used our stop at the border to take a much needed bathroom break before we do the foot and mouth thing, and they searched the hell out of our bags. You can see that footage on my TikTok because shooting 2 types of content at the same time is not easy. But believe me when I say they literally left no bag unturned. Now this is quite literally the sign I needed to keep pushing to become the best lifestyle channel out of Africa. I'm praying to come back here one day as a Forbes 30 under 30 delegate, and maybe they won't just give me 3 days that time. There's no way it can be a coincidence that we're here around the same time of the Forbes under 30 summit, especially for a trip I decided to go on literally this morning. God communicates in the simplest of ways, and he reminded me in this moment that anything is indeed possible, especially when you have God on your side. But enough about my hopes and dreams. We have somewhere to be and no idea how to get there. We're finally in Botswana, but finding our way is a bit tricky because we don't have network or GPS, so we have to call our host to physically give us directions so we can try make the 5 p.m. party, even though it's 1 minute to 5 right now and we haven't even gotten ready. After much trial and error though, we finally managed to find the location, so let's get ready to party. I can't believe a party that was supposed to start at 5 p.m. is now starting at 8 p.m. But at least that means we technically weren't late, right?
And you think that me gonna leave you like that? No way. Why you do me like that, yeah? Girl, I'm waiting on you, even if them hating on you. But me never send them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor. Night socialite on a rubbish scene, baby. Won't you put me in your diary? In my life, I've never seen melanin so dark. You're a queen of the dance floor. Night socialite.
How gorgeous is the setup, especially under the beautiful night sky in this picturesque garden. How can we possibly resist taking some pictures?
Won't you put me in your diary? She's a heartbreaker, she bend over backbreaker, what a vapor. I wanna date her. She's a heartbreaker. She bend over backbreaker. Steaming up what a vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so.
Yeah! That's what fun look like! Surprise!
So tell me why you do me so.
I feel just as pretty as this beautiful setup, but that's not the only thing on my mind. You wouldn't even think these are the faces of hungry people, but our last proper meal was actually this morning. Imagine. So we definitely need to eat chow, and I'm hoping the food is good.
Let me welcome you all once again to our happy residence here in Cochrane. As you can see, it is a party.
There's a quote that says, if you don't travel, you'll think your mom is the best cook. My mom actually is a good cook, but the magic of traveling in your 20s is an opportunity everyone should grab if they have the chance to, because it opens doors you never even knew existed, allowing you to think bigger, dream wilder, and become a citizen of the world. This trip reignited the spark in me to create the life of my dreams, a life where I can just wake up and travel to a new land on a whim and make new connections all over the world. I'm still in awe at the fact that I'm here for just one night. It's moments like this that I really start to see my glass as half full, God's grace ever so sufficient for me. No temporarily empty bank account formed against my best life shall prosper. Wow, I've never had such great food at a party, and now we have energy for the heartfelt speeches that are coming soon. But only after this dessert though. It's always beautiful hearing what people have to say about you on your birthday, but I really wish we'd actually tell people how we feel more often. But anyways, now that the formalities are done, it's time to sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Y'all are messing up my... Y'all need to keep quiet. I'll bring y'all in. You look amazing. You look amazing. You look amazing. Happy birthday to you. Give a round of applause. That's what's up. Yeah. Take those shoes off, girl. Let's party.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Now, before I take my shoes off to properly enjoy the night, let me show you a fine babe. For an outfit I put together last minute for the theme glitz and glamour, I don't think I did too bad, but all that glitters isn't gold, not my shoes falling apart, and I've only worn them twice. But thank God I'm taking them off now to wear flats just like everyone else and dance the night away. If you told me this morning that I would end up at a party in Botswana this same evening, I would have called you a liar, child. I can't believe we actually managed to make the party. Is it even a black event if we don't do this step? And that wasn't even the last step. The guests partied until, but because we have a drive ahead of us, we really can't leave any later than this. So I'm being taken to the home we're staying at by my cousin and her friends that I was hanging out with at the party, while my family follows in another car. We decide to sing car karaoke because what better way to end the night? And maybe that's why we get a little bit lost before we find our way again. I can't believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm lost in Botswana singing car karaoke with some strangers I met a couple of hours ago. And life really feels worth living.